Are we entering a housing crisis? Probably, but not for the reason that you think. The Fed has been raising interest rates like crazy to decrease inflation by lowering the demand for housing, which they're hopeful then in turn drop inflation, housing prices, all that stuff. But there's something happening that nobody's really talking about. We currently have a housing shortage of 3.8 million homes. That means 3.8 million families have been forced into multi-generational homes, into renting, because there's just not enough housing. Like literally, we're at an all-time low for housing. There's just not enough. So you might be thinking, so Taylor, why aren't we building more housing? After everything that happened in 2008, there's been a bunch of regulations put on buildings, builders, etc. And with the increased prices for different materials, building costs, all of that, they're just not building. So let's talk here basic supply and demand. You remember your econ class? They're tampering down demand, but they're not increasing supply. What does that mean? It means that even if the prices do dip because there's not quite enough housing, they're going to go immediately back up. So what does this mean? It means that we're going to be entering a supply and demand housing crisis. So because there's not enough housing, rents will start to skyrocket, which they already have. And people won't be able to afford to rent, so they'll try and buy. But the interest rates are so high that most of these houses will be unaffordable to most. So there's about to be a lot of opportunity out there. You just need to know where to look.